everybody, welcome to road.cc. Now, exciting day for us because Ribble have been in touch and asked if we want to have a play around with their bike builder. Do we want to have a play around with their bike builder?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Of course we do. So on the Ribble website, you can pick any of their frames and spec up a bike however you like. And one of us is going to do that today. And to find out who, I've got my special lucky spokes. So if you get the nipple, you're building the bike.
What a challenge.
That's not a sentence I've said before.
No.
Okay.
Do I get to go first?
Yeah, you're the youngest.
Oh.
Disappointing.
50-50.
Yeah.
Closest, always been taught, and shoots his
the
scores.
luck is on you, mate. The luck is on you.
It is.
So, what do you fancy building for yourself?
Well, I want something reliable. I want a reliable road bike is the name of the game for me. Yeah, a bit of commuting, bit of riding with my mates, bit of just getting out and enjoying the weather, whatever it's doing, yeah.
So, let's have a look at what we can have.
So, Matt, I've got a bit of a list for you. You've got quite a few options.
Yes.
The page does run on quite a bit.
Yes.
What kind of braking do you want? I'm assuming this day and age you're going to go disc.
I go for disc brake.
Yeah.
Because like I say, reliability is what I'm after here. So I want something all-weather stopping. So yeah, I think I'm going to go disc brake.
I mean, it's £100 extra, it seems, roughly, but
And it's not your money, of course.
Exactly.
That is
I can
very
run to
true.
that. Yeah.
On that note, then,
Yes.
not your money, carbon.
Carbon would do very
Oh,
nicely.
that would be fabulous, right then.
I see. Yeah.
So that's
there's-
knocked out the Endurance AL and they do
And
a
steel
725
version.
steel bike as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll go with carbon.
So, are we on to the R872 disc?
Looks like that's the way Matt's going.
It looks very much like it.
All
Yeah,
right.
that would do nicely. So
Brilliant. Wow. Let's get it up on screen and we'll see if we can build you one that you like.
Right then, Matt, we're kicking off with your bike, and £1,099 is where it starts.
cool.
Do you like this grey paint job?
I like grey paint job, but I'm needing a bit more colour in my life, I think. So
Ooh, we can change that,
yeah,
amongst many other things.
let's go in a road CC styly. Let's get
Oh.
a bit of blue involved.
So if we move on to the group set, what are you kind of thinking?
I don't want to spend too much because, like I say, this is a bike I want to ride every day. It's not my Sunday best. It's something that I can just get on and ride whatever the weather's doing. So I'm not going to spend a colossal amount on this. So
Stock Tiagra?
Tiagra level sounds about right.
You don't think you'll miss the extra speed?
I probably won't even notice.
Next big thing is wheels.
I keep saying about reliability. I'd love some Mavics on there, and the Axiom being their entry level would be the ones I want.
Yeah. So you don't want some Cosmic Pros on it then? That's not a thing that you need.
I kind of be not the bike for it. I don't think so. No.
Cool.
Okay, well, we've got a range of options. That's like 3 of 12 options?
Yeah.
So
All
we can
sorts
do
of stuff to
tyres, handlebars, everything. I do notice on here that we can spec some mud guards, which, if that's an option that you want and you know you're going to be commuting and doing a load of...
Yeah, I'm not a big mud guard user.
No?
I do from time to time, but I tend to go without. So
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get out of there.
One other thing you can do is change the handlebar tape. I don't know if you're going to be using it a lot kind of at night for commuting.
Yeah,
but
that's a
they do a nice
possibility, and
reflective
definitely-
handlebar tape with kind of
yeah,
with a
they do
reflective
as
strip
well.
in it.
commuting morning and evening. Obviously, you can't decide what time you commute. Most
No.
of us. So yeah, a little bit of reflectivity.
It's probably
would
worth
be
the extra
pretty
20
cool.
quid, isn't it?
I'll
Yeah.
go with that. Nice.
Cool.
So we've kind of gone through all the options. Didn't take long, actually.
Very easy. It's
Yeah.
just a question of
Not
drop down.
spending too much.
Yeah. I
know,
mean,
we're
there's
like-
Reining
always-
yourself in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But actually doing it could hardly be easier. You just take your pick from a range of options and away you go. Yeah.
Cool. And you happy with that build?
I'm really happy with it. Yeah, we haven't changed loads. We've kept it simple. We've made a couple of little alterations just to bring it into exactly my preference. But yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go.
Cool.
And I notice up here we've got cycle to work schemes available, so that's going to be really handy, if you want to spread the cost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people
For a commuter bike as well.
absolutely, yeah.
And finance too. But you don't have to worry about that, Matt, because all we have to do is press the button and then they'll make it for us.
Press it.
Let's go. What time did you call this?
Yeah,
It's nearly home time.
it is, yeah, but some of us got busy lives.
Scenic route in.
Always.
Lovely. So there we are. Well, it's a lovely colour.
Oh, it is a lovely colour, yes.
You're matching nearly,
Yeah, not so bad, is it?
Sort of matching, sort of clashing.
You got
Riding that little crest.
you got to look good. I think it's a winning combination.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. But aside from the colour, more seriously, how's the bike been?
It's been a really good bike, genuinely. It's kind of just what I was after, a bike that's not a full-on race bike at all, but it's not an urban bike, but it's kind of a bike that you can get efficient on out in the country, out on the open roads, but the position's not so aggressive that you can't get your head up and get a good view around you in town.
Cool.
Which is
so your
really
commute's quite mixed then, you've got quite a lot of country riding, quite a lot of
Yeah.
open roads.
exactly that.
Yeah.
So open roads for 10 miles or so, and then the last 3 or 4 miles are pretty urban.
Yeah.
So you've got to have your eyes and ears around you, and this gives you a good sort of setup
Cool.
for both sides.
Yeah. And it rides well?
Yeah, it rides really nicely. The bit I was surprised about was just how kind of solid the front end feels.
Yeah.
In a good way. It feels,
So not in a harsh way, but
not
just
harsh. No, not at all harsh. But it just feels like when you get out of the saddle to climb, it doesn't waft about like some bikes. It's a bike you can get busy with, if you know what I mean, as well as having a position that can see you right in all sorts of different circumstances. Yeah.
Cool.
So if you're late on the way home, you can give it a nudge.
You can go for it. Yeah, you can chase your Stravas and see where you get. Yeah.
So when we were setting up this bike, you said, you know what, I don't want mud guards.
Yeah,
and
I
then
did.
you came into the office the other day with a very wet bottom.
I did say that. Yeah.
So you changed your mind?
I have. Yeah.
I thought so.
I'm not the biggest fan of mud guards, but they're practical, and when you get 2 or 3 wet rides in a row in the middle of winter, you kind of think, I wish I had mud guards on my bike. So you might as well get them up front, get Ribble to fit them, and then you've got them for when they're needed.
They're going to fit them, aren't they? They're going to fit them well, and they're designed to fit the bike. So
there's one less thing to worry about as time goes on. So yeah, get the mud guards forward. Yeah.
Okay. And anything else that wasn't quite as good as you'd hoped?
No, everything worked really well. I think in retrospect, we got cable operated disc brakes on here. They took a couple of rides to bed in, but once they did bed in, they were good, solid performers, and obviously they're going to have an advantage over rim brakes in wet conditions, which is kind of one of the big things about this bike for me.
Yeah.
But on the whole, Shimano's Tiagra group set, which is what we've got on here, is now going to be available with hydraulic disc brakes.
Yep.
So I think you'd be mad not to
given the
go
choice,
down that route.
given the choice, you'd upgrade.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Any other changes?
I guess if I was pushing the boat out, I'd go for Caseriums as opposed to the Axioms, but
it's quite a lot more extra spend though, isn't it?
it's a lot more expensive. It's about £450 extra.
Half as much again, nearly.
On an £1,100 bike, the whole point of this bike was to get something within a budget that's going to see you through whatever conditions you see. So upgrading Caseriums, although they're bomb-proof and great wheels, and I've had great experience with them before, I think it would be a step too far probably for the purposes of this bike. But you can use Bike Builder, and that's what you want.
Yeah, if you've got the money, then
it's the option.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So overall, it's a positive experience then.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a positive experience. Really good bike, and the fact that you can use Bike Builder to change any bits to exactly specify what you need, then that's got to be a good thing.
Brilliant. So there we go. That's our first Bike Builder build. 1 from 1. It's a win. Cool. If you've got any questions about this bike, this build, ask them in the comments below. We'll get them answered for you. And if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe for more like this on Road.cc. Cheers for watching.